Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. I am back after a week-long, actually scheduled break, one of my first scheduled breaks I think I've taken since like my honeymoon. It was so nice to just have last week off and enjoy the holidays with my family. I hope that you guys had the most amazing Christmas. It was so good to just spend time with Sam and I on our last Christmas together before we have a baby next year. So I am just so grateful to be back here, and I have got a really good video today. It is everything I bought on Amazon. None of the stuff was actually Christmas gifts because I finished Christmas shopping in November. I think except for maybe like one or two things, but I have a lot of stuff to talk about, like over 25 or 30 items. I've got fashion, beauty, home, and then baby stuff, and it will all be broken down into sections and everything is going to be linked below. So if you are new here, don't forget, go below, click the subscribe button. I would love to have you guys join the fam. I put up 3 videos a week, lots of Amazon videos, very affordable hauls that I do here on my channel, and also follow me on Insta because I share a ton of stuff there daily as well. We got a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've got my list here because I have so many items. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. So if you catch me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. But we are starting out with the fashion category, and any fashion items that I bought that are maternity will be with the baby category. So do just know this is all like non-maternity styled stuff when I'm referring to fashion. So first and foremost is this Hanes sweatshirt. It is actually from the Eco Smart collection at Hanes. And I don't know what exactly makes that line Eco Smart, but I do know that it makes it overwhelmingly soft. I have this in a green and a gray color, and it just is so perfect. Now I did get it in an extra large because I wanted it to cover my butt in leggings and still be able to grow with my expanding belly. A lot of like medium sweatshirts that I had like from last year, even like larges, are just starting to get a little bit snug and uncomfortable. So extra large is kind of where I'm going with all of the like super oversized clothes. But this is a super warm sweatshirt, and actually is men's, so men can wear this as well. But I got 2 of these and I have been wearing them like on and off, just switching out colors for the last week. They are so soft. I also have this white shacket. So I actually shared this on my Instagram in a little try on haul, and I told you guys that I like it, but I don't feel like it's a true shacket material, which is really frustrating because I wish that like places, I really wish they weren't allowed to name their stuff like a shacket or boyfriend jeans or whatever. If that's actually not what it is, this is straight up not a jacket, and that is what the shacket stands for, shirt, jacket. This is a shirt. It is thin. The white you can actually see through, so you do have to wear something underneath it, but it's really gorgeous. It has a great structure to it, and I like the belt, the button detail, but I don't love that it's not as thick as a true like shacket would be. So do just keep that in mind if you're going to purchase this, but I think the quality of it otherwise is good. I did size up to an extra large in this one again because that's one I want to actually be able to button up over my bump, and I had kind of found like larges I can still button up over my bump, but they are, you know, they're just not the most comfortable at all times. But I would say you're probably good to get maybe 1 size up from your true size if you were not pregnant. Oh, the famous Amazon coat. I finally got my hands on this bad boy, and I immediately, straight out of the packaging, can tell why it is so popular. I have not had it for over a week, so I can't even really give you more than just like a first impression. I usually like to have things for about 2 weeks before I share them with you guys, but this one I've only had for a couple of days. It just came in, and it is so soft. I did look at the reviews, and everyone that was 5'9" said that they got larges because of the length and just the way it fit, and I feel like that's actually a really good call. I would probably have gone a large pre-pregnancy anyway, but what I like about this is it actually has zippers on the side that help it expand, so it works with my growing bump. It is very warm, and I know that obviously isn't meant for maternity. It's actually probably meant to expand like that for when you put on winter clothes and you know you don't want the jacket to be too tight. But this is a super warm piece. It looks really nice to be such a puffy jacket, but I feel like this is a great winter coat if you are in need of one, and I totally get why it has the price tag that it has. Totally get it. This leopard sleeve top actually has not come in yet, and I am so excited for it to come in. It's just different from anything I have in my closet. I got this in a large, just kind of based on reviews. Again, I'm at the point where I'm just kind of sizing up and everything so that I can wear it for as long as possible, but I love the leopard detail on the sleeves and the pockets. I think it's just fun and unique, and it comes in a ton of colors. This one should be here, I believe, the tail end of this week or early next week because the color and size combination that I got at the time was not on Prime, but you can check out some of the like sizes and colors do have Prime available shipping. It's just this one particular kind I got did not. Barefoot Dreams socks. I've been wearing these nonstop. I am a socks hoarder. They're under like $22. They fit really well. They stretch very well. They wash and dry easily. Come in a couple colors. I have the robe. All things Barefoot Dreams I love. So if you are a socks person, if you sleep in socks, if you just want a good thick pair, these are awesome. The famous turtleneck sweater I got in 3 colors in the month of December. I had it in navy blue before, and now I have it in the taupe white and black. It is gorgeous, gorgeous on. It has such a beautiful structure to it. I am wearing a small in this, so it fits very nicely, has good length, covers your butt in leggings. It is not at all see-through, not even the white color. I feel like this is truly the superior Amazon sweater. I have purchased, we're probably pushing 100 plus sweaters in my obsession with Amazon, especially as it's grown over the past couple years. But out of every single sweater I've ever owned, this is the only one that I've ever purchased in 4 colors. It's the only one that I know confidently I could wear casual or in a business setting, and it is just washing and drying and still wearing so beautifully after weeks of having it. So it's one of the best sweaters I've probably ever purchased, period, but especially from Amazon. Then I have this white and black houndstooth vest, you guys. This is so gorgeous. Not Maternity. I got it in a medium because I wanted to make sure it covered my butt and I could wear it with my growing belly. I would say you are not pregnant, you're good to go with your true size. This sweater looks so chic. I never thought I'd be someone who would be into the sweater vest trend, but I am here for it. This is very easily, again, I wore this one day with jeans and booties and I got so many compliments on it. It looks so good, and you could wear this to work too with black pants, black shoes. It is so bougie looking, feeling. It washes and dries well, and again, like the sweater vest trend, I feel like it kind of came out of nowhere, or I guess came back out of nowhere. Don't sleep on it, y'all. This vest is a winner. And then last up, I have these initial earrings from the Pavoy line on Amazon. I love Pavoy jewelry. I have told you guys throughout my entire time here on YouTube, I have had so many pieces of jewelry of theirs, and it's really high quality stuff for such an affordable price. I love their hoop earrings, their stud earrings. They have gorgeous necklaces, bracelets, rings. It's all so nice. And I got the initial earrings because I wanted to have more options for my second holes. I'm like the worst about wearing jewelry in my second holes and then my cartilage piercing. So I usually always wear at least 1 pair of earrings. So I was like, all right, if I get little initials, I'll have like a cute pair of just gold earrings to wear, and these are it. So for the beauty category, I actually have a decent amount of repurchases. So I'm gonna try and not talk too much about these, but the first, I have said it so many times, bio oil. I think I've shared this in like every single monthly favorite. I talk about it on Instagram. I purchased this for the first time in like May, I believe. So pre-pregnancy, because I heard so many people talk about it and say it's so good for dull or dehydrated skin. It's good for scars. It's good for stretch marks. And honestly, with like any skincare product, you have to use it consistently over a decent amount of time in order to see results. So I started seeing results about July or August. I had started using it. It had really helped with stretch marks and dry skin and getting rid of, you know, just that dull look. But the longer I've used it, I actually use it as a full belly oil now that I am pregnant. I have noticed that the scar that's underneath my belly button from the second laparoscopic surgery I had, where the surgeon I had heard that he did not care. Like, he does not care. He's there to do his job, and just like, if you have a gnarly scar, he's like, whatever, not my problem. That was true. And I have this really aggressive scar below my belly button, and sure enough, now that I have used this belly oil every day, twice a day, since August when I found out I was pregnant, I have noticed that that scar, if I'm like standing, you know, just like talking to you guys, if you were to see me in like a bikini, you don't notice that scar anymore. And it used to be so visible in like photos. Anytime I was wearing a bikini, like it was super obvious and dark. So it has lightened up a ton just from this oil. Get it? Pregnant, not pregnant, aging skin, you will thank me later. I'm telling you guys, bio oil is the superior skin oil. Navy dry texture spray. I have a lot of texture sprays that I love and use on a regular basis. I prefer texture spray over hairspray, so I got low and ran out of my Navy texture spray and didn't realize it, so I just purchased another one plain and simple. It is really good, but I do recommend the Pebble Beach one. I think this is one that you do probably need to use a little closer to your hair wash days, just because this one is a little bit more gritty than some of the other ones that I have. This travel mirror has been such a nice purchase. I actually have been using it a lot because I've kind of just been in one of those moods again where I don't want to like sit down at my like designated makeup space to do my makeup. I don't know why I'm wanting to just like sit on the floor or go here, go there. And this has a light on it, so it's really nice, illuminates everything perfectly. I feel like I have studio lighting, and it's actually a travel mirror. So it's a win on all ends, and I did include this in a gift guide video. A lot of you guys said that is actually a really great travel mirror, like you either have it or have gifted it to someone, and it holds up really well in travel. These little beauty puffs are so random. I've told you guys before, Emily Gemma, I believe that's how you say her name, anything she talks about, I buy. Like, she could literally be like, you need a jar of dirt, because it's perfect for makeup. And I'd be like, all right, well, I guess I need a jar of dirt. Like, that girl can sell me on anything. She uses these beauty puffs on her like setting powder towards the end of her makeup. And so I've heard her talk about these puffs from Amazon forever. And so I finally got one. And I was like, oh yeah, these are actually really, really nice. They actually pack the product into your pores very well without making it look cakey. So the set that I have has pink, black, white, and gray. I think you can get different sizes. I think they have like an all black option, but I did get the little 4-pack of these beauty puffs, and I have been using them to set my powder in towards the end of my makeup like she does, and it looks so, so good. This ambient lighting palette is gorgeous. It's from the Hourglass brand, and I actually think this is meant to be used as kind of like a glow after you put your makeup on, because it is so light. But my skin is so pale that I actually can use this as like a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. That's how pale my skin is. I actually self-tanned for the first time last night. It's not even super obvious because I'm just so pale, but I have actually been using this as my like blush, highlight, and bronzer because it's just one palette. It's easy, it's gorgeous, it's not blinding, but it just gives you this really natural glow. So I have been loving this palette like all month long. I've had this for I think maybe the first or second week in December I got this. It is really nice. These scrunchies I got because one, I thought they were really cute. They came in actually a little ornament to put on the Christmas tree, and I thought they would be a great stocking stuffer, and I actually ended up, when I bought them as a stocking stuffer, I then turned around and bought them for myself because I love them. These scrunchies I have heard a lot of people talk about, Emily Gemma being one of them, and I have heard her say, like, you know, they're very good for your hair if you do wear your hair up at night to kind of preserve curl. I don't really have to do that because my hair holds curl really well, but you can if you like sleep in a scrunchie. These are supposed to be very, very loose on your hair. They don't cause creases, and I really like them. I find that to be true because I still put my hair up when I shower, especially if I'm not washing it. I find that that is very true. I can throw my hair up in this, have it for, you know, however many hours, and I'll pull it down and there might be one crease from where the piece was bent like super, super crazy, but it is not like the scrunchie's fault. So these are really nice. They're thin, but they hold a ton of hair. Like, I have a lot of hair and it holds it just fine. The Real Techniques eyeshadow brushes were honestly just, I've always loved Real Techniques products. I think they have really good beauty sponges. And I've heard a lot of people talk about their brushes. I have like one of their dual-ended brushes that I use for concealer and then the like contour on my nose, but I just needed new eyeshadow brushes. I clean them pretty regularly. Probably should clean them a little bit more, but I just had some of these makeup brushes for so many years. The quality of them just wasn't there anymore. So I was like, you know what? I love these brushes, but they were affordable. I think they were like Morphe and Sigma. But I was like, let's just go with Real Techniques because I like their stuff. And sure enough, I have not been disappointed. I've had these brushes for about 2 weeks and they have outperformed, of course, just like all other Real Techniques products with my eyeshadow. Now I bought the Falscara glue and the Falscara products from Kiss on Amazon. I've told you guys on Insta, I have a little bit of a bone to pick because every single time you see Falscara promoted, basically, they talk about it as like, if you get this package of the lashes, you should be able to wear them for a long time. They're meant to last a little bit longer than just regular lashes. But then when it comes in, it actually says on the back, if you want to have the lash effect that like the lashes stay glued on for multiple days, you have to buy a different kind. And I'm like, how convenient that the glue that it comes with is only like a 1-day wear of glue and you have to buy a separate glue and a separate remover if you want them to last for a long time. I've heard great things about these from you guys. I've heard horrible things about these from you guys. I just got the glue in yesterday, so I haven't had the chance to actually use these or the remover. But I feel like it is 50-50 down the middle. Either people were like, I hate them, they don't last, just use Lashify, I think is the other brand I heard, or they are really good. Oh my gosh, I can wear them for like 10 days. They're the best. You'll love them. And since I can't lay on my back for a long period of time, I would just get lash extensions, but I'm hoping that these will do kind of the trick and I can wear these for a few days at a time and they look really good. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Now into the home category. This freaking BrewMate, y'all, I got this as a stocking stuffer for my husband and we were standing there. I guess I didn't pay attention to the packaging that much because I didn't realize how superior this product. So BrewMate has a couple different prices and styles, but what I got for this particular BrewMate with my husband was I thought, okay, you know what? He can use a 12-ounce can in this. He can use, some beers do now, like they actually have the tall skinny cans, or you can use a bottle. So I love it. My husband is very particular. He doesn't like to drink out of glass drinks just because they do kind of beat up a little bit. I will talk more about another glass I have found that has helped with that in 1 second. But basically, the longer we played with this BrewMate, the more we were like, oh, this thing is amazing. So it can fit a tall, skinny, I think it's a 16-ounce can. You can put this little ice pack down in the bottom that comes with it and do a 12-ounce can, and it like keeps the can cold and it sits it up high. You can put a bottle in it. You can put straight liquid in it. It comes with a full lid, and he filled it up the other day and we were like tipping it over. That thing is completely leak proof. So by the end of him opening it up and playing with it, I was like, okay, so I can't even drink for a few more months, and I can tell you I'm already wanting one of these. It is so nice. So there are a lot of BrewMate styles again, but this one particular kind, it is very multi-purpose. So I like it. This Kaboom bathroom cleaner, probably not like a sexy product to share. I'm all about like natural and clean and as healthy as possible cleaning products, but not when it comes to my bathroom. No, I don't know what it is about my bathroom. I need like the heaviest of heavy. And what I like about this cleaner, I've been using this cleaner for so many years in the bathroom, is that it actually, as you spray it on, it goes on blue, and then give it a couple minutes and or even a couple seconds depending on, you know, what you need cleaned, and it will turn white when it is fully ready to be wiped off. And this like melts soap scum off the walls. It just cleans your shower. Like honestly, if you leave it and just let it like seep down, it really cleans your shower very well without a ton of scrubbing. Of course, I do still go back in and scrub. It gets your tub super clean, your toilet, all of it, but it's just, it's not the most non-toxic cleaner. So do keep that in mind. But when it comes to my bathroom, that's the one place I'm like, I don't care. I will use straight bleach to clean the floors. Bathrooms, so this cleaner is very random, but very good. This organizer I actually use for all of our wires and electronics and stuff. I got one for my husband in black, and it was one of those I thought was a really good purchase, but I didn't realize how good of a purchase it was until it came in. It holds tons of wires. I keep extra cell phone chargers. I keep extra SD cards, SD card adapters, my computer charger. It all sits in this case just perfectly, and it is a really nice, affordable, lightweight, easy to store. If you're not going to use it, just get something to put your wires in. I promise you, if you are not even a super organized person, this will just make you feel so like you have your life together. This wireless speaker I talked about in a gift guide video as well. I actually use this in the bathroom now instead of our Bose speaker, just in case, because I do like to take hot showers and sometimes it can get a little steamy in there, and I'm afraid that might be ruining the Bose speaker. But this is like a $25, $27 speaker, comes in a lot of colors. It's loud, connects easily, plays the music very clearly. If I haven't said it connects easily, it does connect very easily. I like the color of it. It comes with a carrying case, easy to charge, long battery life. Lots of good things I can say about this, but you really can't go wrong with a speaker. This trunk organizer I got for my car because my husband actually has one for his. He keeps all of his soccer stuff in it. And I just had random stuff like an ice scraper for my windshield, jumper cables. I had like just random stuff kind of thrown in my trunk, and I wanted it to be a little bit more organized, especially because we will be using our trunk more when we have a baby for strollers and stuff like that. And so I got this. It fits really well in my trunk. I do drive a Nissan Altima, and it just like shoves right nice back into the corner, but it is fairly large, so do keep that in mind just depending on how much trunk space you really need. This might be too big for your car, but it holds a ton of stuff. It just fits in there. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's not flashy, but it's really, really nice. Now, I told you guys I had a glass I was going to talk about on how not to like have all the condensation. That is these double wall glasses. I actually got them for iced coffee, but my husband used one day because he was like, oh, double wall, I can take this and, you know, put it on my desk and it won't even beat up and get off of the coaster. And so he took it and he loves them. He like uses these all the time now for his ice water. So if you do get annoyed with condensation like Sam Robinson does, you can definitely go for these, but I got them for iced coffee. They are a good size. They store easily, wash in the dishwasher very well. Plain and simple. This nail polish organizer is superior. I love this freaking thing. I have never loved my nail polish organization. I've always just had it in some kind of way displayed, or then it was in a drawer, and it just never really suited me. But this thing has a handle. It holds a ton of nail polish bottles. They fit a lot of different sizes from like different brands. So I have Olive and June, OPI, Essie Gel Couture, and I think maybe like one other brand, nail polish, Nail Incorporated. They all fit perfectly in this. It's compact. It carries easy. You can see all of your nail polish colors. This is one of those things like I didn't realize I needed until I have it, and now I just will always need it. Now into like baby and maternity section. So I did buy some maternity leggings from Amazon this month, and also some workout tank tops. But the leggings I bought because I love workout leggings, especially this time of year when it is colder and I go on walks. And I found that like leggings, you know, especially when you're working out, you like for them to fit a little bit more snug so that they don't fall when you're like doing squats or anything. And I found that those were so snug on my bump that they actually hurt, and I was like in a lot of pain. So I was like, all right, we're just gonna have to buy some other leggings that are dedicated for working out. And so far I really like these. I've only used them for about a week or so, but so far I have no complaints on them, and they wash and dry easily, and they're great to work out in. The tank tops I get because I do still work out from home, so I do still want a tank top for a more warm environment when I'm working out, and I really like these. They fit really nicely, and I got them in 2 colors. I didn't want to get a ton of colors because, you know, we are nearing the 3rd trimester here, so I won't be pregnant forever. So I just wanted to get 2 colors, simple. I can work out in them, you know, my 4 times a week, and they're good quality. This white maternity blouse is actually what I wore under the houndstooth blouse, and it is so nice. I do not like maternity tops that actually have ties above your bump. I feel like that just looks like something my mom would have worn like in the 90s when she was pregnant with me. So I like that this is actually a professional looking blouse that you could fully wear by yourself. Comes down to about where your bump would hit in the front, and then it just free hangs. There's no buttons. It looks really nice on. Still has a decent structure to it, but it still kind of accentuates that bump, and it doesn't make you look like a big tent with like this big oversized blouse. So again, I just bought this because it doesn't have that string to it, but it looks really, really good underneath that houndstooth vest. And I did get my true pre-pregnancy size small in this one. We bought a ton of drawer organizers for our son's nursery this month. Actually in January, that is something we are going to be focusing on because I've said it 100 times. I was due, like my due date when my mom was pregnant with me was 5 days before my due date with my son. April 10th was when I was due, and I was born March 20th. So I will not be doing anything in March to prep. So we're getting his nursery kind of put together in January. I want to get his clothes all sorted out. He has a ton of them already. And so I bought a bunch of drawer organizers. I've been looking at Pinterest, and there are just so many ideas on how to store, you know, diapers at your diaper changing station, and his clothes, and just like random pacifiers and pacifier clips. So I got all of that, and I am so excited to actually get that stuff organized because right now his nursery is so overwhelming. I also got the Baby Organics detergent because this is one of the ones that I've read is best for sensitive skin, and just my husband and I both do just have really sensitive skin, him more than me. So I wanted to kind of just go at that approach. So anything that is washed for our son, it all is washed in the Baby Organics detergent, and so far I have absolutely no complaints about it. I've done 2 full loads of his laundry, 3 full loads of his laundry, and I love it. I also got this plastic portable organizer for all of his bathroom stuff because we have, you know, our stuff in the shower, and then I keep a good chunk of our stuff underneath our bathroom sink, but I wanted something that was like for him that was organized with just his little teeny tiny baby stuff that was an actual organizer I could pull out when it was bath time and then put it back, because we already do that with some of our stuff. Like I keep hair masks under the bathroom sink, you know, extra shampoos and conditioners, face washes, all that. So I just wanted him to have his own little organizer, so that is why I purchased this off Amazon. I also got these dividers for his closet. I originally had some that were wood that I really liked, and then I was looking at them one day and I was like, oh, because they're not painted. I was like, oh, those are bows on the top. Those are for girls. And so I actually got these little plastic circle organizers, and I actually think these are a little bit better quality. The wood ones felt like they were gonna snap if you just like looked at them too hard. So these are separating all of his clothes currently, and I so recommend doing this early. I've told you guys, like, I'm just someone who I get very overwhelmed if I leave everything to like one day. So I've been kind of slowly organizing his nursery and slowly organizing his clothes, and I was actually able to look at his clothing and say, okay, we actually don't have a lot of 3 to 6 month and then 6 to 9 month stuff. So I was able to add those specific sizes to his registry, because I saw like we have a lot of newborn that people have gifted us, and then a lot of like 12-month stuff that people have gifted us. But the 3 to 6 and 6 to 9 month, we had like 2 things each. So going ahead and like getting all organized kind of tells you, you know, this is what I may need left. So we are just shopping like that. This pregnancy pillow has been a dream. So I actually had to start going to the chiropractor because my back pain was excruciating, and they've told me that my hips are out of line, which would probably makes sense why I had such horrible hip pain when I was sleeping. And so the chiropractor has very slowly been getting me back to a really normal place, and it feels so much better to sleep at night. But one thing I noticed was the weight of your belly just kind of like tips. So when you lay on your side, if you've been pregnant, you know you kind of like tip to the side even more when you're laying down, because your belly's just heavy. So I got this pillow that actually sits underneath my bump, so it kind of just holds it up. That takes so much pressure off of my hips, and I have been able to sleep so much better. I'm actually using this now only, and not my regular pregnancy pillow at all, because this one has just been so nice at helping me not like have my hips twisted in a way that's really, really painful when I sleep. But I do also, you know, I give a little bit of the credit to the fabulous chiropractors who adjusted me twice and got me all kind of, I just felt so much better after that. And then this baby monitor. So this was actually a Christmas gift. Someone gave us a gift card and was like, your baby registry is very full. Just pick something and that will be from us. So we decided to go with the Infant Optics one, because it is not Wi-Fi accessible, which is great. I like absolutely refuse to have a Wi-Fi camera of any capacity in my home, but much less when it comes to a baby monitor. And I have heard a lot of good things about this one as far as like its connection to the little portable monitor that it has. And when I shared on Instagram yesterday that I had purchased this, like technically someone else had gotten it for us, it was a gift card. So many of you guys were like, that is the best baby monitor. You will love it. You don't even understand. And a lot of you guys actually said it's really great for travel too, which I didn't think of. You say if you just take it somewhere, like you're going, you know, grandma's house, whatever, you can put the baby up in a different room and you're still keeping an eye on them, because you're not having to rely on their Wi-Fi to connect. So it's just camera to monitor, simple and easy. And I'm so, so glad that we purchased this. Technically, someone else purchased it again, but I was the one who like hit the buy button. They just gave us the money for it. All right, and that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I talked a lot. I feel like I talked a little bit too much, but I tend to do that. Thank you guys so much for being here with me though. I've got 2 more videos to finish out the full year, and then we're gonna be in 2022. It is so mind-blowing, but I'm so grateful to have you guys here. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button. I love you guys so much, and I hope that I see you in my next video.